today we're going to be making this super cute St. Patrick's Day good luck wreath. Super easy to make, took about 5 minutes, and it costs about $5 to make, so I think it's perfect for your mantle, perfect for your door, perfect to kind of get in the mood if St. Patrick's Day is something that you look forward to. And then if you want to get extra festive, you can paint your nails green like I did while you're making the wreath. I'm wearing OPI, I'm so swamped, and I'm just really excited. So let's get started. For this project, I used foam scatter, this styrofoam hat, green burlap, and this wreath. They all came from the Dollar Tree store. To adhere the burlap to the wreath, I used this hot glue gun. I got it from Joann Fabrics for $2.99, and the hot glue was also $2.99. The first thing we're going to do is wrap the wreath with burlap. This particular burlap is really great because it has a bendable, like there's wire on either side, so it's easy to bend. So all you have to do is attach it, and it doesn't really matter where you attach it because the wreath is circle, so whichever side looks best would be the side that you would want to make the front. I'm turning this over. So I'm just going to attach it right here with a little bit of glue, and I'm going to actually apply the glue to the burlap because sometimes styrofoam melts a little bit. So I put a nice healthy amount. I'm going to put this here and leave it for a second. Be careful because the glue is really warm. And then once this dries, I'm going to wrap it pretty tightly around the wreath. The glue is secure, so now I'm going to wrap the wreath with the burlap. I like for my burlap to be really tight, and I like it to be about a fourth to a third overlap. So I'm just going to wrap the rest of this wreath, and when I'm done, I'll show you how to secure the end. My wreath is wrapped, and now I just need to secure the burlap to the back of the wreath. And for me, I'm going to choose for this to be the back part of the wreath. So you can either, angle it or you can anchor it. For me, I'm going to have like this one piece that's kind of like this, which isn't as slanted, but I don't mind that. I think it's cute. So to anchor the burlap, I'm going to do it much the same that I did when I first started, which is I'm going to take a little bit of my hot glue from my hot glue gun. I'm going to pull this tight and let it rest. The wreath is secure, and I do want to point out that you can kind of see the part where I glued it right here, but when you're looking at the wreath, you're going to be looking at it head on, so you don't really have to worry about that. Now I'm going to begin placing the ornaments or decorations that I'm going to add to my wreath. I'm going to add this table scatter that I showed you earlier, which consists of these clovers and these little money pieces. So I'm going to put these on and I'll show you what it looks like. So for these two pieces, I just glued the two bottom little money pieces as a foundation and then added this piece to build on top. Anytime you're working with larger and smaller pieces of kind of the same look, I think it's always best to add the larger pieces first and then work around it and use the smaller pieces to add detail. So that's what I did. Now I'm going to go back and add the medium to small pieces, and I will show you what it looks like. My last step for the wreath was securing this hat. I thought it was going to be hard, but it was super easy. I just added some hot glue with the hot glue gun and it stayed right on. This is a close-up view of the wreath. And this is a close-up view of the hat because I felt like you didn't really get to see it in any other parts of the video. This is the final result. In case you're wondering what the hat says, it spells out luck. I love how the wreath turned out. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a super lucky, super fun, super safe St. Patrick's Day.